Well, hi there, and welcome to A Sit With Me podcast. My name is Solène, and I am your host, and you know that, right? I hope you're having a fantastic day, because I know I do. I love recording this little podcast now. Not that I didn't before, but you know, the more you do, the more hopefully the more you do something, the more you love it. And those little like sit down session once a week with you guys, I kind of love it. If there's one thing in my week that I'm looking forward to, is like sitting down in my little chair and talk to you about whatever is on my mind, or whatever you guys are asking me through email, because you guys are sending me emails and messages, and it is so comforting, and I'm so happy when I receive an email or a message, and I'm always overwhelmed because I cannot believe that people are actually listening to me. I'm an only child, so it's like I'm used to being in my little world, in my little bubble. So when I receive messages from you or emails from you, I'm always like, oh my god, people are actually listening, like what I'm saying made sense to people, and people are actually like interested in what I have to say. And yeah, so I wanted to say thank you so much. It means so freaking much. If you're just listening, you didn't have to send me anything, but it just means a lot. And I love this little podcast, this little sit with me, because that was the idea, right? That we're all taking a seat together and we're talking about life and mindset and psychology, etc., because it is my jam. And today I'm really super excited, because I'm going to talk about real quick the launch of the UNYP Academy, the Unleash Your Potential Academy. The doors are finally open. When am I posting this? I think for 2 days now. I'm posting this on Wednesday, and I opened the door on Monday, and it is finally open. So there's the UNYP Academy, and inside the UNYP Academy you have the manifestation blueprint, which is like the roadmap to manifest your dream life. I put the daily manifestation, there's all the daily manifestation routine, there's the guided meditation, sleep tracks, EFT tapping. I explain everything, and I also give you like your daily manifestation routine. But there's also the identity shift program, where I help you kind of uncover all your money trauma, and we together we like figure out your money story, what I call the money, well, I'm not the only one calling that, but what we call the money story, which is your relationship to money, and how to get over all of those limiting beliefs. Because if you don't know what kind of limiting beliefs you have around money, you don't know what to fix, quote unquote, right? So there's that. And there is also, I created the Finding Your Purpose program, where I help you find your purpose, where together I created a bunch of exercises, a bunch of worksheets that help you figure out your purpose and figure out in which direction you must go if you want to manifest your dream life. Because I mean, it's beautiful to manifest your dream life, but it is even better if you manifest a life that is in alignment with your goal, right? And something I did not know, I didn't think it would be ready, but it is actually. I added in my Stan store, I added something that I call the Aligned Entrepreneur Pathway, and it is if you want to become a creative professional, if you want help creating a business that is in alignment with your values, with your goals, if you want to create a business that is purpose driven and not just like money driven. I mean, of course you want to make money, I know, I understand, but if you want to create a business, whether creative professional, or if you want to leave the corporate world and launch your own service, your own products, whatever the case may be, right? And if you want to create that in an aligned way with yourself, with your purpose, with your vision, with your value, and not feel like you're like selling your soul to, to the capitalist world, or whatever the case may be, I created this program, and it is over like 6 weeks, the minimum 6 week, optimum 8 weeks. So we take our time and we meet every single week, and we talk about this for an hour. There's different phases. Phase 1, there's 5 different phases, but I like to add like extra sessions so we can come back on the things that we've learned, etc. So that's the Aligned Entrepreneur Pathway, and it's something that I was working on, but I did not think it would be ready. But actually, your girl is working hard. Not hardly working, I am working hard for this UNYP Academy. So there is all that. If you have any question, please tell me, because sometimes things are so clear in my head that I don't know, like sometimes maybe I'm like missing out on things or something, or not clear. And there's the manifestation blueprint. I said that already, the manifestation. Anyway, everything is in the link in my bio on TikTok or the description of this episode. Did I already tell you what we're going to talk about today? I received an email from someone, and I'm not going to say their names because I don't think they wanted me to share that email, but it's just whatever they were talking about in the email was very important and I think relatable for a lot of people, right? So they sent me an email, and basically they were like asking me, they were going through their situation and they were asking me, do I think that they can transform their life? Because a few of their plans in their life fell through. They had plans and goals in their lives, and maybe some things did not happen the way they thought it would. They encounter some obstacles and some step backs, and they did tell me that I'm just gonna say that it is a lady, it is a woman. So she told me that, you know, she would do sometimes EFT tapping, sometimes meditation, but when she wouldn't see results, she would stop and go back into doubting her goals, doubting her path, etc. And the question was, do I think that there's hope for her? Do I think that she can transform her life? First of all, I need you to know, whether you are the person who wrote that email, first of all, thank you so much for the email, but I need you to know that even if you the simple fact that you are asking if you can transform your life is the proof that you can transform your life. The simple fact that you want to transform your life, and this is what I said in the email, the first step to transforming your life is wanting to transform your life. Step one. Do you want to transform your life? Therefore, you can transform your life, right? And I understand that when you reach a certain point in your life and you've encountered so many step backs, right? And you are not where you want to be. Like, trust me, I've been there. Like, I'm talking from experience. Looking around your life, this is how I decided to transform my life, right? And I committed to myself. I said, I'm going to transform my life, because I was at a point where I was looking around and I was like, this is not the life that I want. I am not where I want to be. I am not in the job that I want to have. I am not in alignment with my vision, right? And the first step to transforming your life is to commit to yourself and to decide. So if you say, I want to transform my life, yes, you will transform your life. That is the first step. And something else about, not seeing results and therefore stopping and being very impatient. Again, I am one of the most impatient person you will ever meet. Impatience is my last name, like, seriously, right? But that's the thing that you need to work on, because it requires you to first detach from your reality and keep going, even if you don't see your 3D reality change in 2 days or in 2 weeks or in a month. You need to keep going. This is why, I did this episode about detaching from your realities, that you need to keep doing those exercises. First of all, the fact that you are doing EFT tapping and meditation and other exercises and other practices, if you want help with that, there is the manifestation blueprint. Go get it. Everything is in there. I explain everything, right, in the manifestation blueprint, but you need to keep doing those exercises, because it's about repetition, and with practice, repetition. And I know how freaking annoying it is to hear that when you are impatient and when you don't see result. But trust me, from experience, the way to change your life is repeat those good practices, even if you don't see the result in your 3D reality right away, right? Because it is the speed of the manifestation only depends on your resistance to it. The more resistance you have, the longer it will take. And this is why I recommend habit tracker. Tape a habit tracker to your wall, and you can put whatever it is that you want. On my habit tracker, I have meditate, read, playing chess, working out. I have a few habits that I want to do every day or every other day. I work out every other day, not every day, but on that habit tracker, put EFT tapping and manifestation and tape it on your wall, and commit to yourself to do that every single day. You cannot expect your life to change if you're not committing yourself to changing your life and to reprogramming your subconscious mind. That is the only effort that is required when you want to manifest your dream life. I'm not asking you to, build a roof, build an entire house from scratch, in 2 days. I'm only asking you to be consistent with your practices, with your meditation, with EFT tapping, with the breath work, with the sleep tracks, with the mirror work. Find exercises that are working for you, that are in alignment with with where you are in life, right? And do them every single day and detach from your reality. I mean, it is crucial, and it is something that people fail to do every single time. You still attach to your reality. You meditate, but you have one eye open, being like, is it working? Is it working? Is it working? Because you don't truly believe and you don't truly trust that it is working. You are meditating, not, how can I explain that? You are meditating because it is working, because the manifestation is coming to you, because your desired reality is coming to you, right? You are doing the EFT tapping because it is working, and you are reinforcing your new mindset, your new beliefs, right? It's all about reprogramming your subconscious, changing your sets of belief, reorganizing your brain, neuroplasty. You can completely reorganize the way your brain works. You can create new neural pathways, or you can reinforce old neural pathways. But to do that, you need to repeat, because all these years you've been deep down into negative self-talk, into money trauma, into wrong relationship to yourself, to money, to abundance, etc., etc. And you think that all of that is true. And this is why you're not consistent with it, because you're still falling into those old habits, those old patterns. And this is what you need to change. And it is only a matter of repetition. I know how annoying it sounds, but it is the magic of a manifestation. It does not require much, but you repeating those exercises every single day and committing yourself to a new set of belief, to a new way of loving yourself. You need to fall in love with yourself every single day. Right? And so that's what I kind of said in a nutshell. I didn't want to make it too long of an email. I ended up like writing a freaking book as an email. I'm so sorry for that. I tried to make it short, but sometimes when it's about that, and I just can't help myself. But yes, of course you can transform your life, right? I have no doubt about that. If you want to transform your life, you can transform your life. You need to change the way you perceive yourself. You need to change the way you love yourself, and you need to completely detach from your reality. You need to only exist in the version of yourself that has already achieved your dream life. Set a clear vision for yourself. This is what we do in the manifestation blueprint with the Finding Your Purpose, and also the identity shift program, actually. And in the modules, I talk about that in the module inside the UNYP Academy. But it's about setting a clear vision for yourself and only exist, stand up, get up every single day, only exist in the version of yourself that already has it all. That requires practice. I understand, because you need to undo all the work that you've done all these years that is about self-hatred and not believing in yourself, and only looking at your 3D reality and not paying attention to your desires, etc., etc., right? It is practicing, stepping every single day as the person who already has it. How do you do that? Affirmation, visualization, scripting. I was scripting just this morning, journaling, breath work. Breath work and EFT tapping is more about regulating your nervous system. But if you want to stand up every single day and step up into that new version of yourself, it's about visualizing, mirror work, scripting, and everything that I just said, right? And do that every single day to rewire your brain. And I promise you that it works, but it takes time, because the deeper you were into like self-hatred, quote unquote, the deeper you were into those limiting beliefs, the more resistance you have to that. And it will be the work to go on the other side will be about every single day choosing your thoughts. Today, I choose to be positive. Today, I choose to love myself. Today, I choose to empower myself and to only step into the version of myself that has achieved my biggest dream and my dream life. That is the only, it's not hard work per se, it's consistent work. Trust me, I know how annoying it is. I know how when you are impatient and you want to see the result and you know the fruits of your labor right away, I know how annoying it is to hear that, but it is the truth of the matter, right? And I wanted to talk about gardening because it is an analogy that I found myself while I was learning how to garden. I'm not a big, I live in Berlin, I'm not a big gardener, but I am from the Caribbean, so you know, we have gardens over there. And I feel like a great analogy for manifestation is your relationship to gardening. What kind of gardener are you? Are you a anxious gardener or are you a happy gardener? Because that kind of tells the story, like that kind of tells your relationship to manifestation. What I mean by that is, I need you to talk about your manifestation the way you will talk about your garden. Because picture this. Today you have your little garden and you are planting seeds you have tomatoes, you have, onions, you have cucumbers, what else? Flowers, some types of roses, whatever the case may be, right? Today you are planting the seeds. I know for a fact that if I come to your house in 2 days, in 3 days, you will talk to me about that, and we go into your garden, you will talk to me about your garden as if you already have it all. You will tell me, oh, over there we have tomatoes, and then we have cucumbers. I also planted some roses there and some sunflower back there. Oh, I also put some sweet potatoes because you know I love my sweet potatoes. You will talk to me, even if it will just be seeds under the ground, right? Under the earth. You will just have planted some seeds. There will be not even a flower, not even a leaf outside, right? But you will already talk to me as if it's there. I will be in your house and you will make me visit your new garden being like, yeah, some sweet potatoes, some basil there, some more, I don't know, whatever the case may be. You will talk to me as if it's already there. This is how you need to talk to me about your manifestation. This is how you need to behave when it comes to manifestation. Even if you don't see the fruit of your labor, even if you don't see the trees or the sweet potato or the onions or the tomato yet, you know that it's going to happen because you planted the seed and you're watering the seed every single day. You planting the seed is you wanting to transform your life. You watering the seed is doing all those exercises every single day. Your manifestation is your garden. Right? And every single day you will go to bed and you will get up as if your garden is already fruitful, as if your garden is already rich and beautiful. Because you've seen yourself planting the seed, so you know it's going to happen. You don't know necessarily when. Okay, you don't know necessarily how. You don't know how many sweet potatoes you'll get. You don't know how many tomatoes. But you know that the tomatoes will arrive at some point because you planted the seed and you are watering the garden and the sun is there. So the work is being done every single day. That is the perfect analogy for manifestation. Manifestation is your garden. You are planting the seed. If you want to transform your life, the seed has been planted. When you ask something to the universe, I want to be rich, I want to be wealthy, I want to be in a beautiful relationship, I want to travel the world, that is the seed being planted. You only need to water the seed and create the environment to allow the seed to grow, to allow the abundance to come in. Right? And this is by doing all the practices. This is by changing your sets of belief. This is by, the manifestation blueprint and the meditation and the visualization. That is the water of your seed. Plant the seed in your mind and act as if you already received the manifestation. The same way, every single time I will come to your house, even if there's just soil, even if it's just soil, there's not even a leaf no seed has sprouted whatsoever. You will talk to me as if it's already there. I'm going to have some tomatoes, some basil, some petersilia, because it's going to happen. This is how you need to talk about your desires. This is how you need to talk about your manifestation. You don't wish for it. The seed has been planted, so it's coming. Right? And you need to root yourself into the knowing state that it is coming. It is on the way. It is growing slowly but surely. The same way when you are planting a flower, right? My grandmother was a big gardener. That lady was always in a freaking garden, right? The same way when you are planting a flower, you don't know exactly when the flower will grow. You're not checking every single day, where's my flower, where's my flower, like, is it, oh my god, is it coming? You're not unearthing, you're not digging the earth and the soil every single day to see the state of the seed, because you know that if you're doing that, you're ruining the flower, you're ruining your chances of having a flower, right? But you just know that you're planting your flower. You don't know exactly how it's gonna come out. Maybe you're planting a sunflower, you have kind of an idea what the sunflower will look like, but you don't know exactly how the sunflower will come out. The only thing that you know is that you planted the seed, and at some point you will have a minimum of one sunflower. And the only thing that you're doing is watering and putting a little sun and putting it in the sun, right? Next thing you know, the sunflower is growing and you have 2, 3, 4 sunflowers, even though you were expecting just one sunflower. This is the universe. This is abundance. This is how it works with your subconscious, with your mind. You are planting one seed and you will gather 10 times what you've planted. If only you were doing the work of watering the seed in your mind, right? This is why I was asking you what type of gardener you are, what type of gardening you are doing. If you are an anxious gardener, you are an anxious manifestator, and this is why you are pushing away your manifestation, and this is why you are delaying your manifestation. Abundance is at your doorstep. Everything that you've asked is on the way, but you are delaying it because you are anxiously checking and checking and checking and checking. And every single time you don't see result right away, you're letting go and you stop watering your plant. You stop watering the seed. You're stopping doing the exercising, etc., etc. Right? If you are a happy gardener, you know that you are just putting the seed in, a little seed, a little soil, a little water, a little sun, and you're just doing the work every single day. And in the meantime, you're living your life. Right? You're not sitting down in front of your garden every single day, the entire day. No, you do other things. You do grocery shopping, you dance, you laugh, you go to the restaurant, you go buy food, you enjoy your life, you go to work, you take a nap. You enjoy life. It is such a great analogy for manifestation. You plant the seed, you water the seed, and in the meantime, you enjoy life. You do other things. You do other things that make you fall in love with yourself. You do other things that make you fall in love with life. While you are watering the seed of your manifestation, you don't obsess with it. You detach from it because you know it's going to come. And what you do in the meantime, you enjoy life. Go for a walk. Take a dance class. Take a nap. Right? Try something that you've always wanted to try. Try a new restaurant. Try go someplace that you've never been before and that you always wanted to visit. Get a book from your local library. You know? Try to wear more colors. Try to change your style. Do things that you want to do. Focus on the things that feels right. Only do things that feels right. This is the only thing that you need to do while you are watering the seed of your manifestation, right? Your manifestation is a garden. You are a gardener. Don't go outside every single time, try to dig the seed and try to see, is it sprouted yet? Like, where are we? Like, is it coming in 1 day, 2 days, 3 days? Oh my God, I don't see a leaf, so I guess it's not coming. So I'm gonna throw it out and throw it in the garbage and fuck it. No, things are happening in the invisible while you're not paying attention to it. The same way things are happening under the soil when you're planting something, right? It is taking root, the seed is sprouting and it's growing and it's growing and it's growing, and it's only after a certain amount of time that you can see the result. But it's not because you don't see the result that nothing is working. The universe is constantly working in your favor, baby girl. The universe is constantly working to deliver you your dreams and desires. The universe is constantly working to guide you towards your destination. If you set a destination in your GPS, the universe is constantly working to guide you there. Right? It is working. It's not because you don't see it that there is nothing happening. This plant behind me, if you're watching on YouTube, this plant behind me, it's not because I don't see it, that nothing is happening, that nothing is growing. I'm not checking for it every single day. I know that she's growing while I'm focusing on something else. I'm giving the water, I'm giving the amount of light that is necessary for her to grow and to thrive. But then I let her do her thing. You need to let the universe do its thing, and the manifestation manifest in your life in their own timing. You need to let them unfold in your life the way they naturally would. The law of attraction, the law of detachment. Okay, so this is why, her email made me think about this analogy when it comes to gardening, because you need to assess your relationship, what type of gardener you are, basically. That's the best metaphor I can give you. Right? Plant the seed and let it go. Detach from your reality, detach from the outcome of it all. The more you obsess about something, the more you are pushing it away, the more you are delaying it. And if you give up, and if you throw those seeds away, and if you stop caring about those seeds, then you will definitely not have the fruit of your labor, right? And stop putting the universe on your own time. The universe has its own timing that is greater than you, right? Ask and it is given, but don't force the universe to deliver things to you on your own time. The universe has a greater clock, a greater timeline than yours. Okay? Your only work is to water the seed every single day and enjoy life and do what feels good every single day, and regulate your nervous system. Do the breath work. Learn how to escape this survival mode, this hell of a survival mode that you've been in. Learn how to assess your limiting beliefs. Learn how to rewrite your money trauma, your money story. That's the only, and enjoy this floating rock. And every single day you pour a little water on those seeds, and then it will unfold, right? Let go of the stress, of the anxiety. In your desired reality, I am 100,000% sure that you are not anxious and that you are not stressed. Therefore, why shall you be stressed today? Act as if you already have the desired reality. You're not stressed and anxious in that desired reality. Learn how to let go of the stress and the anxiety today. It might take time. Every single path, every single person is different. The more resistance you have to it, the more it will take time, maybe. If you are a very stressed and anxious person, you need to learn techniques to let go of that stress, and practice letting go of the stress and the anxiety every single day. That is the water that you need to pour on those seeds. All right? So that's my piece for today. I hope it makes sense, but it is very important to understand manifestation through that lens. I need you to believe in yourself. I need you to love yourself truly, honestly, unapologetically. Self-love is the starting point of everything. In the UNYP Academy, in my coaching, in my teaching, it starts with self-love. Love yourself, and the universe will love you, and money will love you, etc., etc. Your manifestation are a garden. Talk to me as if you already have your talk to me, talk to the world, step out in the world, carry yourself as if you already know that it's coming. Your tomatoes, your cucumber, your roses, your sunflowers, your sweet potato, all of that is coming because you've planted the seed and you're watering the seed every single day. And it is receiving adequate sunlight every single day. It is a practice, but it is definitely achievable. There is nothing you cannot do. There is nothing you cannot have. There is nothing you cannot be in this world. You are the creator of your reality. There is no doubt about that. And if you feel resistance to that idea, if you feel like, I'm not sure, this is why you need to do affirmations every single day. This is the starting point. It shows you, if you have resistance to that, it shows you where you need to start your manifestation journey. Because I need you to truly believe that, to truly know that everything that I just said, if you have even if you have a little bit of resistance to it, this is where you need to start to work on. This is the affirmation that you need to repeat to yourself every single day and gradually go up the ladder of those emotions. If you are resisting these ideas, this is the starting point of your manifestation journey, because this is what you need to work on. Affirmations, visualization, so much so that they become your new truth, they become your new sets of beliefs, right? Anything that you want is achievable. You can rewrite and completely recreate your reality and live the life of your dreams. All right? I love you dearly. I'll stop talking now. I've talked for enough. You can write me at aseatwithmepodcast@gmail.com. I will be delighted to read your email or send me a message or a DM, Solène all caps, on TikTok. Check out the UNYP Academy. We have amazing modules there. There's going to be live coaching sessions every single month. I'm going to get people, for webinars, etc. There's also an option if you want private coaching. There's the manifestation blueprint. There's the aligned entrepreneur pathway. I'm out here just doing the work, and I can't wait for you to discover it. And I hope that you like it. I hope that you love it. I hope that it is helpful. What else do I have to tell you? I think that's it. Be a happy gardener. Water the seed of your manifestation. And I see you next week here and tomorrow on TikTok.